Hi, my name is Mngitisi Zigode. So now I'm on question 2.3. We are looking at the theories associated with teaching technology as a subject. So the theory that I'll discuss is experiential learning theory, which was discovered by David Kolb. This theory suggests that the best way to learn is by doing and exposing individuals to problems that need a solution. So in technology, as a subject, we mostly focus on practical task or practical experiments. So, for example, in term 1 and term 3, we do practical assessment task. So, in that way, especially now in term 3, learners are exposed to electrical circuits, and then with the circuits there can be a demonstration to show learners how to connect circuits, combining or putting all the components of the circuit together. And then instead of you as a teacher just explaining the theory part of the electrical circuits, you can actually expose learners to a more practical experiment whereby they have to do what is written on the textbooks. So experiential theory is exposing learners to practical tasks. So for example, as a teacher, you can bring the components of the circuits in class. So if you are explaining that when you're connecting the cells in series, the positive terminal is connected to the negative terminal, that can just be a theory. But to put it into practice, you can actually give learners a circuit board and then ask them to connect the whole circuit. And then as learners are exposed to the different components and how they are connected, they'll be trying to demonstrate with how to go about connecting the cells. Then they will see that if you are connecting the cells positive terminal to the positive terminal, there won't be any light coming from the light bulb, or there won't be any output. So that is enabling learners now to learn that, okay, if I'm connecting the like terminals, there is no output. So Kolb's describe the experiential learning theory into 4 stages that forms the Kolb's learning cycle. Number 1 is a concrete experiments or experience, whereby firstly learners have to observe the challenge or observe the outcome as they are connecting the circuit. And then number 2 is a reflective observation. So from them seeing that, oh, there is no light coming out of a circuit, if I'm connecting the positive to positive, they are able to now to reflect on their doing and then come up with a different strategy now to say, how about if I turn the cells the opposite way, negative to positive? And then that's the time they will be able to see the output. And then from there they are learning by doing, and then by also reflecting on what they are doing. And then thirdly is the abstract conceptualization. So here learners now start to plan. So if maybe you give them a freedom to build their own circuits, right now they are building alarms and intrusion detection, so they are able now to plan and design their own circuits, and then they know from now moving forward, this is how we go about connecting the circuit. And then last one is an active experimentation. So after learners have planned from their reflection, they are able now to come up with an active experimentation, whereby now they put the plan into action. Those are just the 4 main stages of the Kolb cycle that are explaining the conceptual learning theory.